Alright, I'm here. I still have the Ancient One minion out, and it's just freaking the fuck out constantly. Oh my god. Yeah, we're doing 14 again today. Frontlines is on the good mode, and I still need some tomes, and I only have until next week. Until Tuesday. So we're gonna do some grinding. Still doing random jobs though. We're doing random caster DPS right now. And I see you gotta figure out a better way to differentiate between the two. Because, magical ranged DPS is so clunky. Physical ranged DPS is also really clunky. This caster technically applies to the healers as well, but I also just like refer to it as the DPS version. This is gonna be a pain in the ass when I have to go through and title these. Speaking of that, a couple of the VODs are ready to go for the random stuff. The second random tank stream is set for set for Saturday. And then the random healers on Seal Rock is set for Tuesday. Because I have a bit of a backlog, and now that I know what the date is, I have to put more VODs up. One a week's not gonna cut it. So it's back to the old schedule that got built up as a result of the expansion coming out and having to delay things. To be fair, I also wasn't sure I was going to post every VOD at the time, because I hadn't been doing that previously. I was only doing the update ones. Kind of changed my mind on that. I'm not sure if it was necessarily the best idea, but the fuck knows anymore. Definitely loading the fuck up on my one hard drive. I'm going to have to actually stop using that old one soon because it's just going to be full of backup VODs. And my model backups and stuff. Granted, there's a couple things I could remove from it. Not much. There's a couple. Also, I had to completely... This is the first time I've had to make my own thumbnail. It's nothing fancy. It's just a screenshot of the gameplay because for whatever reason... And this will explain why the thumbnails are so shit when it comes to 14. I don't do my own thumbnails yet because I am working by myself and my motivation's already down the drain as it is. But the way YouTube sets its hand-selected thumbnails, it seems to fucking prioritize the very start of the stream when it's just on the just chatting screen. And black screen transitions for some fucking reason. I don't know why. But that happens way too fucking often. Where the only thing it selects is those two things. This time I just said fuck it, so I took a screenshot of the VOD and slapped it in there, so at least it was somewhat more visually interesting. It's just a random screenshot though. Would have been a lot easier if the built-in photography thing that was apparently in that program actually fucking worked correctly, because apparently it can take screenshots and it refused. So I had to do it from print screen and then put it in Paint to get rid of the other monitor that was on the screen so that it fit properly. Go figure. It's like a whole fucking hassle. At least the second one didn't fight me on it. Yeah, I don't do my own thumbnails. I know that theoretically once I get the base form of a thumbnail down, at least it would be easier to do. I'm lazy, okay? I'm struggling just to do shorts and shit, even though those perform fucking better. Half the time I don't know what to cut, and the other half I'm just, well, it's not working out, or it's too long, or a bunch of other stuff. So I was gonna cut the thing where I was explaining what the fuck was wrong with the half asleep sleep thing. That turned out to be about a 4-minute rant, and 3 minutes is currently the limit for shorts. Just wasn't even possible. And I couldn't find any way to cut it down in any meaningful way. So it's just, like, I'm gonna have to do my own separate thing on that, because, ugh. I honestly don't think SC's ever gonna fix it, to be fair. I don't think they even realize there's a problem. You know, despite the fact that somebody literally looked at the text for guard and apparently just did not catch the issue. Because, like, if they did catch the issue, why the fuck wasn't it immediately fixed? Or at least on guard anyways. They probably wouldn't have noticed it was wrong on everything else. But, we're 2 seasons deep now, and it's still wrong. The abilities work just fine. They do block Miracle of Nature, because I have confirmed it with guard. Because that's a lot easier to pull a block and actually catch it. Whereas, with, Primal Scream and Snake Scales, either nobody's hitting me with Snake Scales, or, in the case of Primal Scream, I'm usually too deep in the enemy team to notice what the fuck's going on half the time. I still don't know if being immune to the Miracle of Nature makes you immune to the, MP reduction, though. I don't think it does necessarily. God, that is annoying. Actually, can we fix that, too, while we're at it? That's been an issue since you added this gate. It's caused by Yojimbo slicing the bamboo in specific ways. But it flashes the entire floor of the gold saucer. And it's just really dumb. It also doesn't do it on every single swing, so I'm just, like, very confused. Yeah, if you ever wonder why everything's freaking the fuck out, it's because Yojimbo's up on stage. She's doing incredibly dumb shit all the time. Oh, I only came here for the mini cact pot, huh? Yeah. Okay. So to the Wolves Den then. So like I said, we're doing casters today. The only one I'm semi-concerned with is Black Mage, because it's clunky. We're also on the good mode, which means a lot of endless fights in mid, which means I might not necessarily be able to, you know, function correctly, because in order to properly do Black Mage, you have to be able to stand still and cast, and that's not necessarily an option sometimes. So, yeah, you know, problems. Hold on. Let's see, what is that phrasing? Deals unexpected damage with a potency of 12,000. That part's easy. Additional effect. Absorbs 50% of damage dealt as HP potency. Is reduced to 8,000 when your HP is below 50%, but absorbs 200% of damage dealt as HP. What does that mean? Hold on. What the? Absorbs 50% of damage dealt as HP potency is reduced to 8,000 when your HP below 50%. I don't understand a fucking word of that. Is it just bad phrasing or am I stupid? Oh, because it gives you HP back. Why would you phrase it that way? Absorbs 50% of damage dealt as HP. Feels like there needs to be an extra comma in here or a separation of the effects or something. Potency is reduced to 8,000 when your HP is below 50%, but absorbs more. Yeah, no, it feels like there needs to be a comma in there, because that doesn't make any fucking sense. So basically, at 100%, it's 12,000 and 6,000, is what it's saying. If you are below 50%, the potency of Xenoglossy itself is 8,000. But you get 200% back. So... brain work, please. 8,000. So you get 16,000? back. This might explain why sometimes Black Mages just get a shit ton of HP back out of nowhere. So holding on to a stack if things are getting bad might not be a terrible idea. Boy, you could phrase that better, though. Because fuck me if I would have understood that without hitting the training dummy first. Even then, I had to still figure it the fuck out. What is this? Like, I think what's happening here is it's just a really bad line break. Like the text where it says absorbs 50% damage dealt additional effect, I think that's technically supposed to be separate from the next two lines, and it does not read that way. There needs to be a period or a comma or something there. Because it's functionally starting an entirely new sentence. At the point when it says potency. Holy shit, SC. I think you guys have other text problems than just the half-asleep sleep thing. Also, note that Nightwing doesn't exist anymore. Just keep throwing that one out there. Apparently nobody's caught the fucking hint yet. That gives me armor. Not that you can see it because that doesn't show up on the regular HP bars, just the party ones, and that still annoys me to some extent. It makes it hard to tell what the fuck is going on. Anyway. Ice abilities are instant. This basically has the same thing Pictomancer's got going on. Fire has cast time. And Paradox bumps you up to max rank. Ice does less damage, fire does more. Ice is more meant for chasing. You know, the same way Pictomancer does it. It's just Pictomancer has a separate button to swap. Then this gives me multiple stacks of flare and freeze. Unfortunately, the auto cast doesn't exist anymore. That's the main thing, is that its old instant cast does not exist anymore. What it did before is you got a certain number of instant casts of whatever spell you wanted. You kind of just ran around nuking people. It also came up really damn fast. Still does. 60 seconds. It's pretty fucking good. I don't have 2 stacks of ethereal manipulation because I'm pretty sure this used to be 2 stacks. Mainly what you were using it for was to get instant casts, because that's what it did. It doesn't do that anymore. It's just a teleport. You also largely used it to get in range for burst. If you really wanted to fuck with people. That might not necessarily be possible. But I do still have 2 separate status effects, because I've got heavy. And, well, that has a secondary. Damage dealt is reduced. Yeah, lowers target's damage by 33%. And I have Deep Freeze. Don't remember what Deep Freeze is attached to. I think it's the Limit Break. Because I think before it was attached to the Ice Effect being active. Once you got 3 stacks and you hit, what's the other thing that's removed? Huh. Fuck, I don't remember the name of it. Hold on. What was the name of that thing? And this is why I saved a backup of all the skills. I should have named the file better, because it says PvP skills 7.1. It should have said pre 7.1. Whatever. Paradox. Super Flare. Super Flare is the other one that's gone. With fire, it just caused a dot. With ice, it was 1 stack heavy, 2 stacks bind, 3 stacks deep freeze. You had 2 charges of that. That also does not exist anymore. anymore. Everything's now been pretty much relegated into soul resonance. I'm understanding this correctly. Grants elemental star. Grants 5 stacks of soul resonance, upgrading fire to flare and blizzard to freeze. Duration 30 seconds. Then you get flare star and frost star, depending on what form you're in. And yeah, no, frost star is deep freeze. And flare star is damage over time. Frost star is the more fucking annoying one, because deep freeze lasts for 3 seconds. It is basically the equivalent of stun. Like, it gives it a separate ability name. It calls it deep freeze. They're both removable with purify. It is essentially stun. You can't move, you can't take actions aside from purify. It's basically the exact same thing. The only difference is that it AoEs. Yeah, as you go up, these turn into AoEs as well. Some with damage fall off, some without. Yeah, ideally I want to stay in Astral Fire as long as possible. But it also means that I don't have the same tier of build-up, because Super Flare doesn't exist. Anyway, I guess I should get the randomizer open. I already set it up. For anybody who's wondering, I set these up in the order the jobs were released. Granted that results for some of them in some oddities, because, like, obviously Paladin and Warrior came out at the same time. In this case, it's very cut and dry. Black Mage existed at 1.0, Summoner was added in 2.0. And then, Red Mage and Pictomancer were added with expansions later on. So it's a lot easier to set. The other ones, I just put whatever ones were released at the same time, in whatever order I feel like it. Which is why it's Paladin and Warrior. It doesn't really matter. I'm just... In case anybody's wondering why I set things the way I do. There's a reason. And that coincidentally put Black Mage on the dark background and Red Mage on the red one. That's pure coincidence. I am not paying a premium fee to customize the wheel further. I am cheap. If I can find a better service that does weights, I will. Right now, this is what I got. Why did it refresh on me? Hold on. I'm pretty sure that was Pictomancer, but now I gotta see if this is fucking working correctly. Why did it refresh? Fucking weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm pretty sure it was Pictomancer. We're just gonna go with Pictomancer. Gonna go with whatever it said first. I don't know why it suddenly did that. It hasn't done that the entire time. So now I'm just at a fucking loss. Whatever. Might be because I was looking at the OBS window, but again, it hasn't done that the entire time. Wait, can I add count on Picto? I can't. Oh well. The actual number is going to be slightly off today. I just have to remember that. If I can figure out a way later, I will. It's just fuck all I can do about it now. I'll never understand why I just did that. Okay. So the key thing I gotta remember with Pictomancer is that Smudge lets me instant cast. Lets me instant cast into muses. Also, in general, just like back out of any fight if I need to cast otherwise. And make sure I have my first one up when I'm in spawn. That's the other thing. That way it's already done. Yes, people can see what I'm on. Or at least my team can? I don't remember if the enemies can. They probably can. Like, shit. I know for sure they can see the immunity from spawn. That won't necessarily clue anybody into the fact that they can't do damage, but... you know, just dumbass player problems. Also, say goodbye to my current win rate for the week. It's going to go downhill very fast. I don't know what the hell the last stream was. I can't explain that. Like, the players must have been absolutely hopped up and ready to go on that one. It's so weird that it was 7 wins to 2nd place. And absolutely no dead last. Usually with Steel Rock, I see a lot of people just AFK, not fucking doing anything, and not willing to do anything. But there was very little of that. It was so strange. Over here. I'm actually gonna have to back the fuck up. Yeah, that's not saving you. Also, that still has a massive delay. Neat. Good to know. So I'm gonna be stealing a lot of kills out of nowhere. Back up a bit. Bitch. Nice fucking try. I wasn't kidding about the kill stealing, by the way. For fuck's sake. They're absolutely fleeing. I don't know where to. There's nothing really up right now. Same fucking red mage, right? It's like, they definitely think they're fucking hot shit if they keep trying to stuck out of things like that. They're just getting them... Shit, it's getting their teammates killed. But yeah, no. Common Black still has an absolutely massive fucking delay for some reason. I kind of thought they would have tweaked that, but no. No, it's not until the comet actually lands on their heads. Guys, we could just, you know, give that one up and go into mid. Be a better idea. Good. Like, we just got mid for free. Getting ready to chase and the dude died. Not much I can do in that situation. Is absolutely just getting bullied, right? Like, without hesitation, they are just getting fucking bullied. Oh, but we're having fun! Also, Reaper. Can't solo like that, buddy. I don't know why you think you can, but okay, buddy. Like, sure. But, Pictomancer, I believe, has been frontlines nerfed since it was released. Like, as a side note, I'm pretty sure it was. My dude is trying. He's not gonna get it. I assume that was an attempt at limit breaking. I can usually tell when dancers are going for it. They tend to move in a very specific way. Yes, but they're feeding us. That's the point. Giving us battle highs is also valuable. would you just walk up and then stare at us? Oh, hey. Yeah, no. You can still get hit like that after teleporting. Teleporting's not flawless. Hidden's not flawless by any means. I was already casting, so that because of the latency in casting, it still goes off. Because by the time it went off, the game still thinks I can see you. Okay, that's probably the dude that actually cast it. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't want to smudge right here. We're backing up a bit. Now I want to actually get out. Wait, what? God damn it, there's so much latency on some of this shit. Okay, you guys are seriously still here? Like, none of you have battle hides. None of you can fight. Guys, just walk past the paladin. He doesn't have battle hide. He can't do damage. Why is the summoner here? Why are you up here separated from your team, buddy? Why is one of the healers just eating shit for some reason? Okay, what was that, buddy? You know, had you guys just stopped and gone to get nodes, you might have actually stood a chance instead of perpetually fighting us and just throwing? I don't know. Like, past a certain point, you're just being idiots. We have a ninja with 8 deaths, so, Also, how do you get this little damage? This last guy is Pictomancer. How do you get this little damage as Pictomancer? I'm just kind of fucking around here. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I'm still managing a million damage. I need damage and 9 kills. 0 deaths. I don't know. Like, where are you putting yourself in a fight that you're screwing yourself over that bad? Like, I was just sitting across from the enemy team the whole time. They weren't taking serious pot shots at me consistently enough to get me to leave. Okay, next one. And like I said, the count's gonna be off. I don't know why it fucked up earlier and reset. It does save some of the settings, but I have to be able to input some of them to do that. I don't know why it did that. So yeah, no, the Pictomancer count is gonna be long. I don't know how to fix it. So, Red Mage. Red Mage is the one that... I don't know why it's gotten so much better, but things kind of explode. Red Mage is one of the dummy easy ones. The other one's Summoner. I do still have to be careful. My shield can only take so much. So there's some situations where I'm just not escaping. But if nobody pays any attention to me, I can just run through everybody as well. That's the fun part of it. The limit break's also just fucking stupid. Because now you don't have the stance dancing. Ironically, you don't have the stance dancing anymore. Now it's a Pictomancer thing. It's a Pictomancer. It was always a Black Mage thing, but now it's also a Pictomancer thing instead. So I don't have to worry about that part anymore. So, like, the hardest part of Red Mage got removed. The other hard part is just, you know, chasing sometimes. If you're not used to having to be in melee range, it is kind of a bitch. Because it is the only one that truly has to do so. Summoner sort of does, but it's only for its cone, really. If I'm not mistaken, the second part of Ifrit's dash, you can just walk away and activate it later. You don't have to remain in melee range for it, unlike in... Actually, did they fix that in PvE? I don't have no fucking clue. I think they tweaked its range so it wasn't quite as egregious as it was before, but I don't remember the full details. Did a few things to it. I remember that much. Whoops. That's stupid. Like I said, it saves. I accidentally closed the wheel. I was looking at things and I accidentally closed the wheel instead of what I was trying to close. It's fine. Like I said, it does save the information, except for that one time where it reset before I could input the count increase. So I just have to keep reminding myself, we started with Pictomancer. Started with Pictomancer, shit's fine. How many coins do I have right now? Not that many. Okay. So I'm gonna need those for later. I can always run Juno at least once. I still think they're gonna just name all of them Juno. And it's gonna be Juno the first walk, the second walk, and the third walk. Just because of how Juno's designed. Like, I keep pointing this out. Juno is literally 3 bridges around a pillar. That's all it is. It's 3 bridges centered around a pillar. So I won't be surprised if they called it the first walk because they're naming all of them Juno. Which is why I keep fucking listing them as Juno the first walk in the VODs on the timestamps, is because I'm pretty damn sure that's what they're doing. That the first chunk of each dungeon is going to be a part of Juno. It keeps teleporting us around in the first one. Also, yeah, queue times kind of suck. That's fun. I'd be surprised if area is burned out at this point. Vehicle town grinding is kind of shitty. I got why they do it this way. They're trying to get people back into the game before the update launches. Which is also why they keep splitting the updates in such a shitty fucking manner. That's why I stopped doing Hildebrand quests. Well, that and I wasn't enjoying them anymore after the Heavensward one. Because it was like, oh good, we just get Vivi's story all over again, thanks. Thank you. It wasn't even that funny, and I'm just like, I'm sick of this, I'm skipping them all. And then they decided, you know what, you guys are forced to do these if you want the weapons. And then the weapons weren't even, like, good. The weapon quests devolved into, oh, just collect the same exact number of tomes every single time so you can buy 3 items to upgrade it. Let's see. As much as I hated the resistance weapons, I still would have taken another set of those over something as boring and garbage as just go collect tomes. I didn't feel like I accomplished anything by the time I was done all the weapons. I didn't really feel that way with the resistance weapons either, but it was more due to having to deal with other people than anything. Because, like, the resistance weapons, the way they're set up, is probably the best way they've ever done sets of these. Because you probably can't really get into the resistance areas anymore, not super effectively. They've made changes to them to make it a bit easier, but it's still kind of crap. But, like, every single phase has a secondary backup method to complete them. Which we've never really done before on anything. So I don't know why they suddenly decided they were going to do it as lazily as possible. They were so desperate to fucking shove Hildebrand into the damn weapons that they apparently just didn't put any effort into them. They were so desperate to force people to do this crap content that nobody really wanted to do anymore, that they put 0 effort into the weapons themselves. Also, technically, finishing the resistance weapons, had they not delayed the expansion at that time, would have resulted in me spending literally every minute on 14 up until the expansion came out. I would have gotten, like, maybe a week rest. Instead, I had, like, 2 months, and I was like, oh, cool. Now I got nothing to do. Great. I don't blame them for the delay. It's just very piss-poor timing for me. I'm worried about enemies coming from that direction. They may get trapped on the beach, I have no idea. This is... yeah, no, they're fighting on the beach. Remember that thing I said about people just, like, fucking running up and just, like, clearly mentally blanking? Yeah, that right there. That right the fuck there. He walked up and then just stopped moving entirely and looked at us. It's not all bots. Some of them are just genuinely that stupid. The game moves way faster than that, guys. You have to be fucking prepared. Good players, when they see that, they're immediately jumping on you. Without hesitation. They're still fighting over that? Do I even need to be here right now? Oh, you didn't want to do that, buddy. fuck are they talking about? Oh, god damn it, I hate this fucking game sometimes. Oh, they forgot we exist. Yeah, no, very much so. They absolutely blanked and only cared about each other. Might be problematic for us, but we did get some kills because they also blanked and didn't realize we existed again. How did they cast? I can cast that on myself? Hold on. Wait a second. Huh. I didn't realize I could cast that on my allies. What the fuck? I've never had that happen before. Dude, you're seriously... You see me hitting you, and yet you're just... Okay. Y'all really are that dumb. Got it. Dude's literally staring at me and just letting me hit him and just not paying any fucking attention at all. Wild. You people are so fucking stupid. So I don't know why this dude's just like full in. Apparently the team's fucking leaving. Like, there's gonna be people to murder over here. We don't necessarily need you all, like, sitting in the same spot. Fucking hate the way this fucking works sometimes. Just a smidge more range on the dashback. That's all I ask. Why are you guys over here? Now, if only my team had any fucking presence whatsoever. Guys, holy shit. We're gonna lose because my team just utterly refuses to fight anything, apparently. Why are you all back down here? Every fucking thing you go to, there's nobody there. Yeah, I don't know why you thought that was going to do anything, sir, but okay, sure, have at it. I would love to be able to get in on anything, but, like, my team, again, is just utterly refusing. We're also split, because, like, of course we are. Waste my limit break trying to save this dumbass, and he still eats shit and dies. Cool. Nice job, dude. Okay, that combo was fucking mean. That combo is incredibly fucking mean. guys really have no brains again, huh? What? This is part of the problem. Dark Knight was so dominant for so fucking long that when people are losing, they swap to Dark Knight and just like, Dark Knight kind of sucks ass right now. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And also, too much of my team's fucking left now. I can't do anything else. All of you left to go fight at an uncontested node. Good job, guys. Why did we leave? We didn't need the entire team here. This is why we're going to lose. This on its own. My team is just fucking brain dead. Now people are actually going to contest, but like Red's not doing much better. Oh no, never mind. Again, they're just going to pits around and not actually do anything. Yeah. Like, I don't think Blue's getting out of their spawn. They're chasing Red. Why are we going for the uncontested node? We don't need people here. We need people here. So why is the entire team insisting on going the other way? Dude, this is a bot right here. There's no fucking way. It's like, why are you just sitting there letting me hit you? Why do you have 0 reaction time? That's like basically negative at this point, dude. You're so oblivious to what's going on. It's not any better on EU right now either. I've been on a different data center. It's just the same crap too. When I couldn't get into Crystalline Conflict one day, I decided to make it the other data center's problem. Just alarming because that first game we just crushed everybody. I think it's because I found the few people that are paying attention. Oh hey, we're going to AFK again. Nice. Funny thing is, on Tuesday I had a game where I'm just like, I had quite a few games where I'm just like, wait, what the fuck happened? I thought Mog Tomes were going on. Why is everybody just like locking the fuck in today? Good, also apparently we're feeding a Reaper. Nice. Also, can you all stop saying, hey, let's go flank Blue and then not doing it, please? Oh, it's because there's an S rank up here. We're also about to get fucking stomped in a second. Thanks, team. Just completely oblivious. Completely oblivious to the fact that, we could have gotten a kill there. Just sit there with your thumbs up your ass the whole time. Well, great strategy. Working out so well for us. I guess we're still ahead of Red, but then again, half their team just keeps staring at us and not doing anything. Fuck, my shield ran out, didn't it? That sucks. I don't want to get in the middle of that. Just, gotta let them hash things out. Okay, there are reds over here. I just saw somebody move. Nice try, buddy. I don't know why you thought you hit me with that. But, just got you killed. Good job. I'm shocked I'm even getting this out of Battle High, considering how my team's been behaving early on. Also, we're not getting that hill one. That one's an absolute bitch to get if you're not on that side of the map. Especially from this side, because we have to contest across an area where we're easy to pick off. Yeah, he's just fucking running. Okay, sure, dude. Sure. I don't know what that was about. Oh, a dancer behind us. Just apparently decided they want to die. I don't know. Do you, bud? You know, if your teammates would stop throwing themselves off the side, you'd probably be doing a lot better. Just gonna throw that one out there. Wow, that does absolutely nothing when you don't have Battle High. Fucking yikes. We may have this now because we're getting a bunch of uncontested nodes. God, I wish I had limit break here. Yeah, no, we got it because we got a bunch of uncontested nodes and nobody moved. We shouldn't have won that. Okay, we did have a bot. Hello. It's 0 damage, 0 healing, and only damage taken. That is a bot. Fuck me, and it's one on my team. How the fuck? Wait, no, it's not on my team. Because if it's on my team, it would be potentially blocked out. So yeah, no, Red had a bot. At least one. Hold up. Hold up. At least one. There's a scholar that has almost no damage, which I don't know how you die 6 times as a scholar to begin with. There's also a bard with 0 healing, which is just somebody too stupid to put their abilities on their hotbar and realize they are solely responsible for their own survival. Because people apparently can't be bothered to add the abilities everybody has onto their bar. I don't know how you miss that part when you're looking through your abilities, but people always do. To be fair, it also doesn't help that SE puts them at the bottom underneath all the abilities that replace other abilities. Bard doesn't exactly have that much to begin with. How do you miss those? Granted, I saw somebody the other day that knew what elixirs were, but not recuperate, for some unfathomable reason. Oh, wait, the timestamp's in there, okay. I might have to report this later. I don't want to do it on stream. It's a pain in the ass. SE still can't make us a proper reporting function. Yay! Oh my god, SE. We're easily the most behind on our ability to communicate with the game masters. Why are we so backwards on this? Every other online game, it's a right click to report and you just put in a little blurb and it fills out every other piece of information on its own. It's worse now. It's easier in PvP to report people because it gives me... As long as they're not in my alliance, because I have some settings that block out the last name and then I just can't get it. It at least gives me the server information. That's needed now, too. We have to basically fill out a fucking essay to report anybody. It's absolutely ludicrous. This is why so much bad behavior gets unreported. Nobody wants to go through the process of dealing with that shit. And then it also doesn't help that with PvP, the game masters can communicate with you in instances. It has a unique ping sound as well. It's like, dude, I'm in a match. Can you not right now? I gave you every bit of information you need. This dude is a bot. Like, it's not that complicated. A lot of cases, you don't need extra information. Just pull him out of the pool and stick him in the jail and see what he does. Anyway, let's do this again. As I said earlier, Pictomancer screwed up because it reset right as it did the roll. So we're doing Red Mage again. Okay, so this has to be 2. These have to be 3. There we go. And Red Mage again. I had some fucking explanation as to why the page reset. That way I could avoid the problem. Nah, yeah, they will respond, but it takes like an hour most of the time, so you have to still be logged in. Otherwise, they just send you that generic message saying things have been handled, have a good day. So, like, that exists too, the copy-paste message. But if you're online, they will try to contact you, which honestly is part of the reason why the reporting system is so shit. If I tell you this dude is a bot, again, just put him in jail and see what he does. He'll probably just run around in weird circles and not respond to you. It's not that complicated. Not to mention just sticking him in the jail till he responds to you, bothers to do anything, or notices what's going on. Keeps him from screwing everybody else over. Because unfortunately, the bots just do absolutely nothing except feed battle high to the enemy team. Like, as you saw, 0 damage, 0 healing done. Even a really shitty player is going to at least have, like, chip damage. Which sometimes the bots will also have chip damage. It's really hard to tell. If they start shooting at you and not moving and they're like barred, yeah, it's probably a bot. If they just have like the most blank out reaction ever and then start shooting. But like only using basic attacks, probably a bot. It's really hard to tell. Like, I didn't see this dude moving around to give you an idea of what the fuck was going on, because if I saw him moving, I could definitively say one way or the other, since he was on my team. Or he was on the enemy team. But I never got that opportunity. The 0 damage, 0 healing is more of a giveaway on that one. Like, seriously, SC. We have the worst block functions. Granted, you fucked up the block functions horribly when you started doing the cross-server stuff and then the cross-data center stuff. And we've never had a good functional reporting system. Like, you had to give us the right click to report RMTs separately, and you didn't do that until, I think, Heaven's Ward. Granted, in Heaven's Ward, they used to send you frickin' party invites all the time to advertise gold selling. I was just like, fuck's sake. Glad that died at least. That was annoying. Somebody's saying my wife made me join Frontline E's content. God damn it. Oh, that is so fucking good, though. had any fucking presence here. Why did most of you go the other way? I don't know why you think that's gonna hit anybody. Okay, that's cool. Nope, you can stay there. Dude, you just guaranteed you're dead now, right? You do realize this? Like, you're surrounded by enemies and you decide to guard? You could have just run while we were dealing with the Reaper. Yeah, the people I see do really dumb guards and stick around in fights they have no chance of surviving is way too high. It's always bards, too. Like, without fail, it's usually the bards or the machinists sticking around in fights they stand no chance in. Fuck! God damn it, deep freeze. I'm gonna do this, because I keep getting pinged by shots in, like, weird spots. No, seriously, what is up with the bards being in spots they really shouldn't be? Ooh, that was some brutality. Cool. Nice. Dancer limit break? No? Really? Hey. Said you could leave. Okay, fine. He's out of dash range. You'll maybe not get me pinged by random hits, please. Black Mage is going. Like, they're going up north, but, like, nobody's there. Got, like, one dude. So we really need to hit red. Why are we going back to mid? Red's right here, guys. Guys. Red's right here. Red is literally right here. Again, just a few extra pixels on the range of displacement, please. Just a smidge. Anything, SE. I'm pretty sure its range is shorter than my actual melee at this point. No, it's 5. Sure doesn't feel like it. Like 9 times out of 10, it's not in range somehow. No, I should still be shitting on red, to be fair, but they're actually pushing out. Bye, idiot. I hope that kill was worth it. That kill is worth losing half your battle high for. Granted, limit breaking was excessive, I'm going to admit. But it felt good. Oh, hi. Fuck me. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm dead now. Again, why is my team just, like, not doing anything with red? Why did you all go after that node? When we should be focusing on the team that's wildly in front? You're just gonna keep being stupid? Also, half my team doesn't have any fucking battle high. That's great. Which means nobody's doing anything. Hold on. Keeping an eye on something. possibly a bot, because that's also bot behavior where they'll just stand there in a random location and then slowly walk around. Also, can we maybe stop going in the stupid direction, please? Oh, shit. Then again, they keep coming out for some reason, so I don't know. Holy shit, team. Holy fucking shit. Just fucking move in! Throw a fucking pair, please. This is the direction we should have been going in, but my team utterly refused. Instead, kept trying to push their way in past yellow for some fucking unknowable reason. This spawn is so easy to defend because of that bullshit. It's so easy to defend it because, like, half the time, the teams are going to continue being stupid. And just go about it the dumbest way possible. Oh hey, now we're also dead last, because we keep also feeding yellow. I'd have guessed. To be fair, we also didn't deserve to win that last one, but something stupid happened, so... Guys, again, grow a fucking pair, please. That's not their entire team. We could fucking go in. That was AoE damage. I'm targeting the paladin. Fuck's sake. That was with the dash, too, and I still fell off. Oh, hey, we've got another player just fucking sitting there not doing anything. Could have guessed. Like, that's a bad idea. Well, I tried. We need to get the battle highs off them as well. Are you fucking serious, guys? On top of that, don't lead them into our back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, they can't kill me. Not from that distance anyways. I do need MP though. Also, just as a side note, you don't actually need tanks. It's just a lot fucking easier, but when you have one tank and they're just straight up wasting everybody's time. Big problem! So apparently we're just going AFK again. Nice. Good job, guys. Not like that's proven to be a problem yet. And my team's doing the stupid thing again. Good job, guys. Good fucking job. Man, there are so many people just like completely oblivious and just standing around not doing anything. I can't screenshot all of this. I've seen like 3 separate people just like blank staring, just not doing anything. Not even typing. They're typing to their fucking link shell or something. Maybe tell them to piss off for a second. It's just an idea. It's like your conversation can fucking wait, guys. Hey guys, grow a fucking pair, please. Oh my god. The amount of sitting there and just letting things happen is way too damn high. It's kind of limit break that I don't have the battle high I need to just, like, one-shot people. Seriously, what the fuck were all my teams on Tuesday? Why the fuck was I getting absolutely locked-in players consistently, but now I'm just getting the fucking dregs over and over again? I knew if shit wasn't going to be anywhere near as good, but like, oh, for fuck's sake, you guys. Well, congratulations, you pissed off the hornet's nest, apparently. Idiot. Maybe don't try that around a red mage who can't outspeed you. Just an idea. You're also fucking limit breaking 2 people. Like, maybe rethink that. Dancer has enough trouble without you doing actively stupid shit. Like, Tuesday was the physical ranged stream. And Dancer was absolutely the worst to play because it has 10 less range on basically everything compared to Machinist and Bard. Machinist and Bard, I was just running around absolutely destroying people. Shouldn't have been happening with Bard, in my opinion, but eh. Kept getting weirdly high kills. Yeah, still don't really have people with frickin' battle highs on my party. Or in the entire alliance, as far as I can tell. That's why we're losing, because again, nobody wants to do anything. Like, look at their battle highs compared to our battle highs, and you see the exact fucking problem right now. Wow, I didn't even hear the knockout sound. Hold on. Are we drowning the audio out? Yeah, and a bunch of them are maxed. Whereas mine barely, most of them don't even have the first tick at all. Like, no wonder we're getting our asses handed to us. Again, nobody did anything except die the whole time. All I can do is back up and hope for the best. Or, you know, just let them do stupid shit. I'm surprised we're even past 1,000 at this point. Also, we're getting this for free because Yellow's getting shit on. It's the same dancer. Same dancer. Yeah, you're already dead, dude. Needed to do that way earlier. I want to drop off the ledge idea, but apparently my entire team does. 'Cause now you're going into their spawn, you're gonna get immunities. Okay, good pick. Good fucking pick. And of course, nobody on my team's gonna bother doing anything. Nope. Doesn't matter how many good nodes we get if my team has fucking nothing to work with. Okay, granted, I've also seen a match in Seal Rock where basically nobody was dying. Not for lack of trying, though. We're constantly conflicts, it's just we kept scuttling away with absolutely nothing. The entire time. It was very, very weird. Look at this. It's not like summoners weren't doing damage either, but if they weren't dying constantly, it would have been fine. This one dude's dead 4 times, so he wasn't building battle high out of any of it. We've got 11 and 12 deaths down here. And I think I called it. That was probably a bot that I saw. The one I took the screenshot of. 0 kills, 0 deaths, 2 assists, less than 100,000 damage, less than 50,000 taken. And just less than 50,000 healed. This isn't a case of they got joined in midway. They were actually just AFK the whole time. Also, you have the Dragoon who has, like, no healing. But took almost a million damage. That guy's actually a player. He's just bad. So yeah, we've encountered at least 2 bots today. I guess it makes sense that it might get worse now that we're almost at the expansion, the update day. That's next week. Makes some sense, but like, fuck me. I haven't found easily confirmed bots for a while. So that's great. Fuck's sake, Essie. I really wish they'd take PvP somewhat seriously. Because I've reported people for throwing matches in Crystalline Conflict, like, obviously throwing matches, AFKing in the spawn point throwing matches type of thing. And yet they're still playing for some reason. I don't even think they got a slap on the wrist. It just really doesn't care. Also, we need, like, a basic PvP tutorial or something. Oh, what is that? What is that? Wheel! What the hell? Okay, Pictomancer again. The PvP series. Yeah, that too. Also about fucking time, because we haven't been getting any new shit for PvP since the expansion launched. We got Viper stuff, and we got Pictomancer stuff, and nothing else. Except for the Malmstones, and that was it. And it's just like, wow, okay, I have nothing to spend these crystals on. I haven't had anything to spend these crystals on in months. And in order to unlock anything in the Malmstones and my rewards from Crystalline Conflict, I have to dump the crystals somewhere. Especially with the Malmstones, that one's really stupid. Why do I have to accept everything in order to get the stuff I actually care about? Again, I don't need these crystals. I don't need them at all. Hold on, what are we at right now? 7 stacked up 1,000 sitting here. I don't need this shit. Like, boy, did they just not care about giving us anything this time around. And, like, the English release is still fucked up. Like, there's three separate abilities that still say half asleep, sleep. Nightwing doesn't exist anymore. It's been 2 seasons, and these are still buggered. Like, at least they fixed Viper so it's playable, but, like, goddamn, guys. The abilities work just fine, but the text is wrong, and apparently this is an English issue only. The Japanese, French, and German text tells you to reference Purify. You know, the thing we should have been doing. Purify is correct, though. It's supposed to block Miracle of Nature on everything else. And Guard has been edited recently, and they still did not catch the issue. Ugh. Guys, seriously. Nothing ever gets done about it. All you have to do is change the text so it tells you to go reference Purify. I don't know why the English version doesn't do that. And now we have problems. The only ability that does tell you to reference Purify is Wardens on Bard. And I just think that was because they were trying to sync it with the PvE text. Because it was the exact same ability, essentially. Oh god, this bitch is fucking back. God, I hate this chick. Fucking Olivia's back. Probably not. Is she actually on Dark Knight? Is she wasting her time? Yeah, no, she's actually legitimately wasting her time. Good to know. Dark Knight is so ass. I don't even think it can necessarily pull off the death ball shit it used to be doing. Like, honestly, I think Warrior might be better to complement into it. But I haven't seen Olivia in quite a fucking while. I kind of assume she just gave the fuck up because of how bad Dark Knight is now. Well, are we going to do anything about all this, or are we just going to sit here and just ignore it? But yeah, this would be the first time I've seen Dark Knights try to death ball around. It's just so bad now. Though I think people are aware Olivia's running around because I haven't seen quite this level of fuckery in a while. Okay, that's not entirely true. I saw this level of fuckery on a Steel Rock run on Tuesday where both enemy teams refused to stay out of our spawn the whole match. Yeah, Olivia is a special breed of that, though. Usually you don't see shot calling this hard, it's just this one bitch, and half the time her shit doesn't work correctly, because they know she's there. And we'll just start hard focusing whatever team she's on. So most of the time, it just doesn't work. She needs people backing her up, and she needs to not be on fucking Dark Knight, considering how ass it is now. Like, I haven't seen any attempt at Dark Knight death balls since Dark Knight got nerfed. And I finally got a chance to test the Dark Knight to see what the fuck was going on, and yeah, no, it just sucks now. It's unfortunate, but it needs some tweaks. Also, as far as I can tell, either nobody's listening to her, or everybody pissed off somewhere else. I don't know what the hell's up. But she's just a massive cunt the entire time. Well, I just got a fall kill, so that's cool. But yeah, no, I've been in her parties before. The one time she was only succeeding because I was fucking backing her up as White Mage. Also, everybody gets this idea that she's always in pre-mates. No, she wasn't that day that happened. Very silly. I just kept getting stuck in her grip every time. It wasn't a pre-made, I was just getting weird luck. Also, like, we're dead last, you dumb bitch. We're dead fucking last. We don't really have battle highs. Like, give it the fuck up already. Dark Knight is not as good as it used to be. It needs fixes, but hopefully not putting it in the same spot it used to be, because it was a bit too strong. Like, shit, they nerfed the fuck out of Scholar, but it still does numbers. Just not the absolute bullshit it used to. Also, I think there might be two separate people placing fucking things, which is also, you know, not helping. You guys actually have that? This dude's fucking coming down. Am I just like the only one with damage here? What the fuck? Let's actually kill him. There we go. This dude's dead. The problem is now I'm cut off. He's also just like inputting a bunch of incorrect calls and then telling people to ignore that. Like, great, thanks. Going the right way? Okay, yeah, he actually is. Weird. Oh god, no, mid's like the worst spot to be as a caster unless you're summoner. You get battle high, but like if your team isn't following up on anything, just nothing happens. And if they don't put a presence up on field, nothing happens. It's really rough. Like, we're not putting enough of a presence up on mid to actually have really super accomplish anything right now. Also, we're just letting this dude dick around the whole time. And we're only heavily focusing on one team at any given moment, which is resulting in the other team running back in constantly. Like, again, we're still dead last. The Dark Knight thing doesn't work as well as it used to. It's just never going to. Not without some massive fucking changes. I'm trying to get a look at this bitch, see what her battle high is. Yeah, no. She doesn't even have really significant battle high right now. And she's the one shot calling. It's like, holy shit, what an absolute waste of space. She wasn't all that great to begin with. Just really fucking annoying. Now, even worse. Go figure. Yeah, it's like your strategies never really worked. Funny that. I kept saying she was kind of ass to begin with, and then she just proves it every time I fucking run into her. I think you caught all of 3 people in that. Fucking yikes. Okay, there. Wait, what was that knockout on? How did that miss me? Okay, okay, game. Now you were letting me do absolute bullshit for no reason. Every once in a while, you just pull some fuckery, and that was some fuckery right there. Dragoon limit break. I thought it was an enemy one. Where did it go? It took them up till 1,000 points to finally have a significant battle high. That is so fucking sad. No, because she's just been wasting our time. We probably could have won this faster if she wasn't just making shit calls. Like, I don't know how the fuck she has any friends at this point. Everybody despises her, so like... Bruh. But I haven't seen her in literal months at this point. I haven't seen her in Crystalline Conflict either. Oh, that's cool. Also, you know, they can just do that to us. That also is possible. Yeah, no. I haven't seen Dark Knight Death Balls in quite a while. Like, nowadays, Sage would probably be a better one for grabbing people and putting them in a ball. Because they also do a huge amount of AoE spam. Compared to Dark Knight. Whose abilities just... Like I said, I've tried Dark Knight. One, its shield is not strong enough half the time, and two, it has this weird thing with impalement fucking proccing its global cooldown, so it just feels bad. Okay, I can't see. Like, she's so heavily focused on one team, the others just keep fucking running up behind us and doing things. Oh, hey, our ninja's been popping off. Nice. Also, I will say this, her tactics work better in Shatter, because people playing Shatter are genuinely fucking morons. The number of times I've seen people just ignore the fact that a death ball's running around in Shatter, too damn high. Way too damn high. I even told somebody off, I was like, they're just gonna flank behind us. It was like, no, they're ahead. Why would they do that? They immediately flanked behind us and wiped us out. Funny that. Gee, it's like I'm used to dealing with this bullshit or something. And we still lost. Nice. Fuck's sake. She just barely breaks 1,000,000 damage. I'm not joking. Dark Knight's so bad right now. I think she's possibly running around in her pre-made this time because the 2 dancers are up here. And that's a bit sus. So, Machinist with 7 deaths. What else is new? Yeah, and all she says is sigh, and it's just like, yeah, again, girl, stop playing Dark Knight. Play Warrior if you want to do Death Balls right now. Play Warrior or play Gunbreaker, because everybody just kind of ignores Gunbreaker, and then they fucking AoE your face. I've, been running around and just obliterating people with Gunbreaker. Dark Knight just doesn't have the sauce anymore. Really doesn't. It's so sad. But it also needed the nerf. It's just, they may have hit it a little too hard. They clearly didn't hit Scholar hard enough, ironically. But they, in my opinion, they need to fix its barrier, or they need to fix the fact that Impalement puts everything on global cooldown. Because, honestly, I don't think that makes any sense whatsoever. Show you what I mean, because I just think this is dumb. So you either hit Impalement to get your HP back after Shadowbringer, and then Soul Eater combo. Or you hit the Soul Eater combo and then Impalement. Either way, you're not doing your full potential on AoE damage all in one sitting. No matter how you look at it. Because they're both linked to global cooldown. Also, there's just some latency problems with the pull, in my opinion, but I suspect those already existed, and that's not actually a new thing. Like, it genuinely just feels like people can walk out of it now. Just suffer 0 consequences. Yeah, no. That needs to be fixed, in my opinion. It shouldn't... Impalement should not put it on global. It should be a separate thing. It's classed as a weapon skill right now, right? Yeah, that's part of it. Honestly, just change its classification to an ability. Take it off global cooldown. Shadowbringer's an ability. Impalement's a weapon skill. Then you have your weapon skill combo. Yeah, everything else is classed as an ability. No, Dark Knight just got nerfed that hard. It lost overall damage on top of that. Hold on. Do I still have the sheet with the numbers for this? I think I lost another 10% or something. Front lines. I've yet to see how good Dark Knight is in Crystalline Conflict, because the ones I see are always the ones that yeet their faces in, die, and that respawn and do it all over on repeat, so they end up with 6 deaths in 5 minutes. so I can't gauge. How do I search this? Outlines, damage. Does damage fall off? No, that's bringing up fall damage. For the actual numbers. They did change. But yeah, no, I don't think it was the fact that people got better at dealing with it. Because, like, as you can see, people still are bad at dealing with it. I can tell you that much from especially sages. Because sages now have the exact same thing, so you can't demonstrate this on training dummies. Phlegma has both a bind and it draws in nearby targets. And then you do an AoE burst. Like, the Dark Knight is more visible. The Sage is still visible, but you don't expect the Sage to punch you in the face. So, like, that's part of it, but no, they just nerfed Dark Knight out the ass, and it kind of sucks now. There's also, like, fewer Dragoons, I think. I've noticed a little. Plenty of Summoners. A lot of people playing Bard, which I don't understand, because it's not that good, and it relies on your party very heavily. The shit I was doing was very much an outlier. Because, that day everybody was just locked the fuck in. If I get a party that doesn't want to do anything, I can't do anything as Bard. Tuesday was just very weird. Go like this. That's assuming you don't have the proc off of somebody's shield breaking as well. But Sage also basically does the exact same thing. Like I said, Scholar, despite getting nerf batted, is still doing crazy damage numbers. Dark Knight is the only one that got nerf batted that's, like, actually seeming to have problems. I really think just, one, fixing whatever weird latency issues it has on its pull, and two, getting impalement off a global, set it to an ability. I don't know why it's classed as a weapon skill as is. Warrior actually needs that specific classification because its weapon skill uses actually proc its secondary on its limit break. So it actually needs the weird specifications it has. It's just like, yeah, no, it's just not as good anymore. Definitely needed the nerf bat, that's for sure, but... So what's the PvP meta in NA? I don't know specifically. I haven't played as many Crystalline Conflict matches as I would have liked. I get so frustrated with people after a while. And, well, my own health issues, so I just kind of stop after a bit. As you can see, I hit Diamond 5 and then basically lost everything, because I kept running into idiots. Dragoon's still pretty heavily played, because Dragoon's very easy. At least, like, limit break-wise, because you get armor on it, and, really, except for guarding, there's nothing anybody can do once you're in the air. They either guard or they run. Those are their options. White Mage gets played a lot for very obvious reasons I shouldn't have to explain. Astrologians, like, pretty fucking up there. Because again, very, very obvious reasons. It's very AoE bursty, and it's good in both modes as far as I can tell. Tank-wise, Gunbreaker out the ass in Crystalline Conflict, but half of them are bad, and will just do the same thing Dark Knights do, but still get damage as a result. Where they'll just eat shit on repeat and then leave their team hanging as a result. Your team's not going to do much if they're constantly in a 4v5 situation, guys. Stop throwing your lives away all the time. I get that you can get CC locked sometimes, but that's not causing all your deaths. I also keep seeing a lot of monks in Crystalline Conflict, even though it's kind of hit and miss. Most of them refuse to keep themselves alive. Funny thing is, I don't see Viper very often, and Viper keeps getting micro buffs. Like, now it moves faster during World Swallower. Then again, that update happened after I stopped playing Crystalline Conflict, so... I wouldn't necessarily say at high ranks we've settled into any specific meta, but again, like I said, I haven't really played enough matches to figure that shit out, and I don't hang out in any of the Discords. I can't stand people. If I'm not streaming, I'm usually just hanging out by myself most of the time, because I just have zero patience for anybody's bullshit anymore. Oh, a lot of fucking samurai, even though samurai's nowhere near as good as everybody thinks it is. So much samurai. A lot of the time they're sitting on their limit breaks and never using them, and then it impacts their final damage numbers. There's also like a whole host of really dumb samurai who think you're as dumb as they are and will walk up to you, put their shield up, and then just stare at you. And I've seen a couple of those dudes in Platinum. Like, once you're at Platinum, people usually aren't stupid enough to just hit you for no reason. If you run up to them and just stare at them like they're that stupid, they're just going to stare back and not do anything till your shield runs out, and then they're going to end you. Because they've clearly are smarter than you guys. Yeah, no. Samurai seems to be like the dominating force, and I just don't think it's as good as people think it is. They will hold their limit breaks for an entire match and never use them. Even though it does like 24,000 damage for every target hit without the instant kill. That is ludicrous numbers of damage, and you guys gotta make better use of it sometimes. Sometimes you're just better off throwing it out if it guarantees a kill. Whether that's by the instant kill or not. Now, don't use it to reposition yourself, because that's also just, like, very stupid, but... Still better use of it than just sitting on it infinitely. Most of the time. A lot of the time, if you're gonna get those instant kills, it's in moments of pure chaos when, people are gonna do incidental AoEs. I can't tell you how many times I've been picked off because my turret struck the shield, or my bioblaster did. I did see a samurai that thought he was hot shit, he was the only one on the objective at that point. He had 3 out of 4 of us marked, and the one he hit was the one dude who wasn't. And it pulled him off the objective, so we won the game. Okay, to be fair, he actually just, like, barely missed me, but I was off to the side, kind of hiding around the wall to break line of sight, and he went whipping past me and just barely missed. Because I was one of the marked players. But yeah, no. He has an opportunity to swing it around, and he hits the one guy that's not gonna die. Whoops! But, no, I don't think Samurai's anywhere near as good as people think it is. Paladin and Warrior, on the other hand. Oh god. Fucking Paladin. Now, if only half of you would stop chasing people around and actually helping your team. Since that is what you were supposed to be doing. Because you don't do that much damage. Your value in is how fucking annoying you are, not in how much damage you're doing. The Warrior's just fucking annoying, because it survives things it really shouldn't. But yeah, I can tell you on Crystalline Conflict, there are not that many Dark Knights. I think I saw all of like 2 this season. And again, the one was the brain dead, I'm gonna keep running in and never leaving and just wait until I die kind of dudes. So he ends every match with like 6 deaths. And the only way he's winning matches is if his team hard carries his stupid ass. That unfortunately happens because, oh my god, people are so willing to just throw when they have the advantage the whole time. The only other situation where I saw the other Dark Knight was when he was paired against the dumb one. So, I physically couldn't tell if he knew what he was doing. But I also thought Dark Knight was complete ass back in like seasons 1, 2, and 3. And then I finally ran into one that was worth a damn in 3, and I was like, oh, I guess this isn't as bad as I thought it was. The ones I were running into were just that stupid. Go figure. Anyway, I guess I should actually roll this again instead of just ranting. Again, I rant a lot. You get used to it. I deal with so many dumb people. It's just kind of second nature at this point. Oh, fuck yeah, it's time to hail Bahamut. It's time. It's time for Bahamut. It's time for Bahamut to show the sinners the error of their ways. Summoner is definitely the one I play when I don't want to put much effort into the game. That and Scholar, because Scholar I don't even have to go into melee range anymore. Also, once I finally get that stupid achievement for, winning a certain number of matches in Crystalline Conflict with, physical ranged, I might swap over to Sage. Just, like, throwing that out there. Summoner is my NPC brain pick. It's so basic, and it does so much damage. It's great. I never bother with Phoenix. Usually by the time I can get Phoenix out, the dude I'm trying to save is already dead. So it's just, I drop Bahamut on people. That is all I'm gonna do. Okay, technically they did make it slightly harder because now Mountain Buster is a melee range ability. Well, pseudo melee range, it's 8 yalms, not 5. Though it is a stun now. It was a lot easier before. Because it was actually ranged, and it was a bind. Oh, also the one that still blows me out of the goddamn water. They didn't fix any of Reaper's actual major problems. But it's a lot better now. It totally sucked ass before, now it's actually good. Assuming that you put it in the hands of somebody that knows what they're doing. I never thought that would happen, but it's actually playable now? It's weird. It still has all of its old problems. They even gave part of that to Dancer, but cranked it up a notch. But yeah, no, it's actually a viable job in Frontlines and Crystalline Conflict now. It's weird. It's still probably not going to be your heavy carry, but it's also not going to run in and die on repeat anymore like it used to. Targeting is not my friend right now. actually pushing them out. Go figure. I thought we were going to lose that for a second. Okay, that was just petty. Get back here. You don't get to leave for that one. It's petty and it didn't even save you. Okay, that's frustrating when this just doesn't go off for whatever reason. The warrior broke his bubble too soon, just to stun me. Nice job, guy. Oh yeah, there's the good stuff. There's the good stuff. All hail Bahamut! Back up a bit. Yeah, keep coming over here, dude. Keep doing it. Just gonna get destroyed. Okay, sir. Sir, you're not a tank, you're a Reaper. Stop acting like you're a tank. About to get limit broken by a dumb machinist with no battle high. Sir. Black Mage, please. You don't stand a chance against me, and I don't know why you keep trying. And his limit break's gone, and he got nothing. Nice. Don't do that. As much as I'd like to. Fuck it. Oh, and that's the other thing I've noticed people don't realize. You can move during Bahamut's summoning. It's not casted. Wait, did he have World Swallower already up? Was that this last half? Was that a Ouroboros? Because, he may have also just burned a limit break and gotten nothing for it. Neat. Oh, yeah, no, North's a good call. Yeah, we're, what, 5 minutes in and I'm almost maxed? Dude, none of your team's actually looking at me. Like, good job. You wasted your limit break and got nothing. You're right next to us and you didn't stop it! Come here, Bahamut! yeah, that feels fantastic. That's the good shit right there. Just stick it into my veins. Oh yeah, that was totally an attempt to limit break. Oh, sir, you didn't get anything for that, did you? And we got this one for free. Nice. Shit, even somebody's saying that in chat. Oh, you shouldn't have stayed. I don't know why you didn't see me running up on you like that on mount and just didn't think, oh, maybe the summoner is about to stun. Where is it? I'm expecting samurai limit breaks and they just either never happen or they happen and they don't hit anything. Guys, maybe don't go into yellow spawn. Just let them have that one. The fuck is this shit? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Motherfuckers. Watch this. This dude's not gonna fucking react. There we go. There's the response. Still got him, too. Say we might get pinched? Yeah, we're not the ones getting pinched. I don't know why. Okay, sure, buddy. Oh, wait, no. He's not actually limit breaking, is he? No, he's not. He's deep frozen. Ah, shit. Oh, yeah, no. Like I said, Summoner is dummy easy. I just gotta be careful when I go dashing in, and that's about it. Oh, shit. I'm going around. Ow. I always kind of forget Astrologians have a AoE stun. Monk? Sir? Okay. Bonk. This guy's a dumbass. Y'all are so stupid! Just keep feeding us battle highs, guys. It's worked out so well for you so far. Why would you bounce back? You don't have to use your abilities, guys! You don't have to actively use your abilities if they're just going to kill you. isn't even enough to justify it. That's the sad thing. Okay, maybe it is. It's slowly becoming enough yellows to justify limit break. What is this shit? Okay, Monk apparently doesn't have limit break. Because, I should be dead right now otherwise. I don't know what that is, but okay. Why are you guys just stopping to do things? Leaving's an option. Leaving's always an option, but y'all never take it. Shit, I heard ninja limit break. I gotta be careful with my HP. Bard, you're not melee range, sir. Okay, ninja's literally not healing themselves. Nice. Bonk. Ow, shit. Ow. Yeah, no, I'm fucked. No chance on that one. Yeah, it's just don't die at this point. We just got that. Mid doesn't matter as long as nobody dies. Or we get kills. But, apparently the not dying part is the problem. Granted, we have another good node back here. Where is that being fired? Hello? No, actually, what was that? Fuck's sake. I hate white mages so much. Also, I don't know what part of maybe don't die, guys, you didn't catch on, but okay. Sure. Just continue to do that 2 million damage. Jeez, I don't even have that many kills. I just have a ridiculous number of assists compared to the summoner just below me. I have almost twice their assists. Oh, Lord, how do you do this as Gunbreaker? Do that at the bottom with the Gunbreaker on my alliance. That is 0 kills, 1 death, 1 assist. The healing numbers don't look like a bot, though. Could still be. Hard to tell on that one. But you have less than 100,000 damage, my dude. Gunbreaker kind of just shits on people these days. Even if you're dying constantly, can usually still manage like 400,000 damage. It's annoying and teaches all the wrong lessons. Oh yeah, no, Summoner's dummy easy, and it doesn't even really need somebody to set it up anymore. It kind of needed a setup on Limit Break, but honestly, I've been getting better numbers without the Dark Knight death balling happening. Which is really weird. But, yeah, no. I don't even need setups anymore most of the time. It just does such crazy numbers. Also, it has a move speed increase, which I didn't even realize what Slipstream was. Apparently, originally, this modified version of Slipstream only gave movement speed to nearby party members. And now it adds it to self as well. Still a really odd decision. I don't know why. I guess they had to give it something, considering it used to be ground placed. Not very effectively ground placed, granted. I don't even think it's necessarily contributing to how broken Summoner is now. Just throwing that out there. I don't think it's the main contributing factor. I'm not necessarily getting good slipstreams off. Is this clicking again? No, I'm just hearing things. Okay. Sorry, I have a tabletop fan. I had to check on that. I definitely need a break. I've been going for 2.5 hours. Fuck, has it really been that long? I thought it was only 2. Okay, but yeah, I need a break. I need to get more to drink. I'm gonna go grab some chocolate milk, because I have earned it. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break, put the ad cam on. Run some ads, I will be right back.
Kupo kupo!
Also, thank you for the follow, Ray, back again. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got my chocolate milk. This stuff is so expensive, but it's so fucking good. It's thick like it's almost closer to a shake, honestly. Oh, no. I was just taking a quick break. Like I said, it's been 2.5 hours and I hadn't taken a break yet. I probably should have before that last match, but nah. I had to grab... I don't have much for snacks right now, so I had to grab a chocolate milk because I've been having problems with my blood sugar. Sometimes it drops and then I get a bit nauseous and overheat and shit. If I get ahead of it, then I won't get a headache as a result. Oh my god. Also, like, the chocolate milk is just really fucking good. Okay. Well, I'm enjoying this. Let's, roll another job, shall we? Apparently, Black Mage is the only one I haven't gotten today. I didn't set the weights, yeah? Yeah, because that was the first summoner game. I guess we're not doing Black Mage right now either. I gotta reset everything now. We're doing Red Mage again! Ooh, Tuffy. I still don't even have the, okay, to be fair with, Steel Rock, it's actually, armor. It's not a mount. But I don't actually have either Steel Rock or Shatters. I can't stand playing Shatter. The player, it takes all the bad player behavior and amplifies it. So most of the time the matches just feel terrible. Oh my god, seriously, why is this stuff so good? It's not only good, it's supporting a local business, too. The stuff is made in province from a much smaller company. I only got like 3 glasses out of each bottle, but fuck, is it worth it? Plus, like, calcium and the extra protein definitely don't hurt. And I got all done. I really should wash that glass right now, but I also don't want to get up. I'm in queue already. It's fine. I just have to put extra effort into it later. I was drinking chocolate milk. I don't have any snacks right now, so I needed a little extra sugar. I got this like locally made, slightly more expensive chocolate milk. The chocolate in it, I believe, is fair trade. But I get it from a self-serve place in town. Which is basically just like a giant vending machine. Which is really fucking cool. And it's the only store in town that's set like that. They pick up just locally made products. So they have eggs, they have frozen berries, take home and bake pies, cookies, various pickled items. It's all made within British Columbia. It's so good. I love going there. And there's just no employees in the main customer area. You're making you hungry. Sorry, I have a habit of doing that. I don't intend it. It just kind of happens. Because you wouldn't be the first person I've done that to. You certainly won't be the last. Ugh. Okay, if we win this match, I think I get enough tomes for the parasol. Very least, I'll get enough games in today to get the parasol. Oh, God, not this. The machinist in my team is gonna die on repeat. They've caused me no end of grief in a crystalline conflict. They're bad at every job they play. Should not be splitting this hard, guys. Because nobody plays it. Literally nobody plays it. I can never get a match, so I've just given up at this point. I also just hate fucking running it. And yeah, nobody came over here for some reason, and now we're gonna get shit on by both teams. Nice. But yeah, no. There's apparently a group that will do matches, like a Discord, but I'm not part of it. I don't want to be part of it, and I don't like Rival Wings to begin with, so... Maybe don't stay that close when you have no HP, dude. I don't like the mechs in it. I haven't even tried the new map. I hate the mechs. The mechs are just so boring. But yeah, I've tried during Mogtome events and I can never... Nobody's ever there. Because I certainly need the mounts out of it, that's for sure. The whole mechs thing is just such a boring-ass mechanic. I don't know if they keep mentioning the mechs, so I don't think they got rid of it. Otherwise, why keep mentioning it? For Rival Wings? Is it a new map, or are they just fixing the old one that they deleted years ago and never brought back? Frontlines, Borderlands. Wait, Cartano? Because they also deleted Secure at one point. But I fucking sworn it was called Borderlands. Man, that's an assist? What? Like, I'll have to look at that, because I didn't check any of the information. Oh, Machinist. Oh, Machinist, what are you doing? Because, like, we used to have 2 separate Cartano maps. And then they deleted technically both of them. Secure is the one that's still visible in the Duty Finder, even though it's not accessible. Hey, team? You guys were here. I don't know where y'all disappeared to. Typical Dark Knight. Yeah, that's not saving you, buddy. You're already dead. I'll check after this match. Just, I'd say maybe remind me, but like I'm probably still gonna forget, to be honest. Yeah, you ain't escaping for that, buddy. I know Machinist has no movement tech. Its movement tech is pushing the enemy away. Are they coming back in here or no? They are still here. Because yeah, there was a live letter. I just didn't pay attention to it because I think it went live right as I went to bed. And then Twitter decided not to play nice and let me see what the fuck was going on. So they're finally bringing it back. I was just saying, like, hey, if you guys aren't gonna fucking bring this back, just delete it at this point. Because they took it out because they had to remake it for the new PvP abilities, but it's been gone since Crystalline Conflict started. It's a really old map. It was the first Frontlines map. Go. Sigh. Wow, that did nothing. It depends on whether or not they changed it. It was a stand-on objective and capture type thing. So, not like Shatter, where you're breaking an objective. It's, you're just trying to stand on them and hold them and capture them, and if an enemy runs up, it stops the capture. It had major problems on release, because you used to be able to take, classes into it, and Marauder was very broken back then. I just realized there is a lot of fucking samurais. Oh god. Going this way. Don't stop. Keep running. Actually, now that I think about it, there might be old footage of it. That was either, Secure or Slaughter. I think it might have been Slaughter, which is the exact same map. It's just slightly different objective. That one had enemies to kill. It had, neutral enemies to kill. Yeah, no, you would have absolutely missed it then. Issues. It does have the same issue the Shatter map has, where it's technically three-way symmetrical aside from some environmental details. Also, it had a giant platform in the middle that was very easy to throw people off of. And back then you had stuff on White Mage that allowed you to do knockbacks. It was very funny. That was back when we still had the PvE kits in PvP. Right. We didn't, when it originally came out, we didn't have PvP kits yet. We had some PvP abilities, but not full kits. Eh. Oh shit. Again, where the fuck is my team all of a sudden? There we go. Oh, it sucked because it made healers basically immortal. Like, a good healer was so valuable back in those days. It was just almost unplayable. I was not kidding about this machinist, by the way. I don't know why they're in fucking melee range as, you know, the ranged job. So why didn't we keep going after that, guys? Oh yeah, no, they were. Like I said, Marauder was basically unkillable because back then we also had cross-class abilities, so they could gain cure and a whole bunch of other shit. And like I said, they ran around and they were unkillable. You could hit them with 10 people and they would not die. It was absolutely ludicrous. Guys, are we going in or are we just gonna piss around? For fuck's sake. Then I know it spawns north and justifies their pissing around not doing anything. I know, but at least I know how to get in and out without killing myself with Bioblaster. Most people don't. And it's not even just Bioblaster, it's also their knockback. It's their shotgun. It's so much easier in Crystalline Conflict to get in and Bioblaster people. God, I wish it still had heavy. I wish it still had heavy, but they took that away. And yeah, no, red just fed the shit out of blue. Nice. Great job, guys. Why are you going in by yourself? Oh my god. You just died because you ran in solo. I only have one CC without getting hit. Guys, we still have to counter blue. What are we doing here? See, this... I've run into this fucking machinist on different jobs for like a year now. And they've been shit at every single job I've ever seen them on. It's wild. We can't have nice things. Yeah, because they also didn't fix our limit break either. They gave everybody more HP, but they didn't change our limit break at all. They did make it faster, at least. They made it faster, but his damage didn't change, so now you gotta really calculate things. Dude, you're just gonna die. I don't know why you're still here. Ugh, poor warrior. Fucking dragoons, man! Ah, fuck's sake. Really, Blue? gonna misangle myself so I don't get nuked by Samurai Limit Break in a second. Sir, you can move in Barrier. I don't think you realized that. Otherwise, why didn't you? Yeah. Get bent. Oh, he got his guard up at the last second. Feels bad. Damn it, I hate displacement range. I thought I was targeting somebody right on top of me, but apparently not. Like, SC, that does not feel like it's the same range as all the other melee abilities. You can keep telling me that. It sure fucking doesn't feel like it. Feels like I have to be literally on top of them to make it work. And half the time it sends me in the wrong direction. God, I hate that thing. Oh, hey, we got another one that literally didn't heal themselves the entire time. Nice. And the one I was warning you about, 13 deaths, because they never take a hint. How have you... They've played in at least 3 or 4 seasons of Crystalline Conflict and still haven't learned shit. I don't know why. I don't know how people are this dense. Okay, let me look this up. We're at it. Okay, where's the old stuff for... It's not the right one. Hold on. I need a different Twitter account. 14, why you gotta make this complicated? Where's the actual one I'm looking for? Don't caps lock. There it is. The schedule at least. Yay, more Hildebrand. For fuck's sake. Take a first look at some of the PvP adjustments in Frontline, including the refreshed Borderland Ruin Secure. So it's finally coming back after, like, what, 3 years now? I just assumed they were never going to actually fix it. At this point. I just assumed that was never happening. Yeah, double digit is ridiculous on any job. On frickin' Machinist, it's insane. But yeah, no. This has been in this state for years now. I kind of just assumed it was never coming back. We have been to Cartonau since then. It's the very tail end of Shadowbringers. When you do that, that huge set of fights where you're constantly swapping characters. That's Cartonau. That's the Borderlands area. The whole idea is the area got nuked during the Calamity, and the Grand Company started doing war games there to decide who got claim of all the old Allegan tech that got exposed as a result. Like, if I'm not mistaken, this is supposed to be where the battle took place when the Calamity happened. But yeah, this has been nuked out of existence, and they completely deleted Slaughter, which was on the same map. So I'm surprised to hear that this is actually coming back finally. I'll have to look into further details as to what they did to it, though. So like I said, originally, all the mode was you stood on a point and you captured it, and there was 6 or 7 of these around the map. It wasn't very well thought out, but it was also put into the game back in, like, A Realm Reborn, I think. I could be wrong on that. My grasp on the timing's a bit funky. There is an old Paladin highlight of me playing the Slaughter version of the map and just running around and bitch slapping people with Shield Bash over and over again. Because again, that was back when we had the PvE kits. So all I did was run around and be super annoying. And the neutral enemies, unlike in Shatter where the ice doesn't actually do anything, these were little node robots. So they fired AoE attacks, and they were basically one-shots if they hit anybody. So I'd occasionally stun people into them. But you know, that's wild. I thought this was just going to be gone for good, and they were going to keep claiming that it was going to be fixed, and just never was. That screenshot they put with it did look a bit different than I remember, so they may have also, like, completely redid the map. But the mode itself may be entirely different. It's hard to tell. I won't know until I actually get my hands on it, or I can find the video footage showing it off. Yeah, no, it's probably been altered. It has to be. At the very least, the map itself has to be changed. I'm just not necessarily sure they would have changed the game mode, because standing in the objective and fighting the enemy team on the point would be fine. But the map definitely has to be altered to add more objective points, bring it more in line with what we have with the current map I'm playing today. Have this on the right page. Yeah, okay. Bring this back up. Spin the wheel! Oh, are you gonna roll the Pictomancer? No, we actually got Black Mage. Okay, we dropped this down to 3 then. This is going to be the rough one, because I have the least experience with Black Mage. Oh... I don't know, debatable. It depends on which version we're talking about, because there's been 2 separate sets of PvP skills. We had its own set partway through Feast, which is the mode where you knocked somebody out and then you collected their coins. That was a 4v4 PvP, though. Whereas now we have 5v5. And healers were much more important back then. The Crystalline Conflict sets are designed around keeping yourself alive rather than relying on healers. Back then, you had fixed party setups. You had 1 ranged player, 1 melee, a tank, and a healer. So things have changed quite a bit since then. So I have no real reference point for that. Also, pre-mates were a bigger problem back then. It's not set up where you're playing as a freelancer now, and you have no choice but to play as a freelancer. Originally, you could only play on the team that matched your Grand Company, which resulted in a lot of pre-mates just running around ripping everybody to shreds. Then they added the freelancer mode, and you could choose to be a freelancer if you wanted to get around queue times. That still resulted in horrible problems with pre-mates, and then they just said, fuck this. You can only queue as 1 to 4 players, and you have to queue as freelancer. So, like, the entire environment's different. I have no way to tell you how much different this is going to be. I have 0 reference point for it, because I don't think it existed in a state where you could only queue as freelancer. I think that was much more recent. I think that was with Crystalline Conflict. Because the whole point was that you were fighting for your Grand Company. they were doing more lore basis rather than health of the game basis. But the more they got into PvP, the more they worked on it, the more they realized that was a bad idea and it was causing problems. So they did eventually fix it. Also, the roulette queue didn't exist back then. So every time they added a new map, people would only play whatever the new map was. So I entirely missed the Seal Rock era. So when I came back, it was only Shatter. And then I just, like, never touched it for quite a while. So I didn't even try the current map for quite a while. And I'd say this is currently the best map out of the bunch. Because Seal Rock still has a lot of people just AFKing and not doing anything. This does too, but never quite to the same extent as the other two. That's why I was so surprised on Tuesday that everybody was locked in and ready to go. It was such a weird and rare experience. But yeah, there was a lot of, like, population imbalance. Queue times really sucked for certain brand companies. People would swap specifically to go play matches with their friends. It was a huge mess. But that's what we had for a while. Things are not necessarily better. I still see a lot of people complaining about pre-mades, but, like, you can only actively queue with up to 4 people. Getting the rest of your pre-made into the group is a gamble. You can try to snipe into the same group. It's probably not going to happen. We also, during Feast, we used to cycle between solo seasons and team seasons, and that never came back either, which makes me a bit sad. I would have loved to see what that would look like now. Ow! Fuck me. Do this, I need shield. My target. They're out of range. Fuck. There's gonna be some shaking off of rust here, because, boy, do I not remember what I'm doing. I remember old Black Mage, and that's kind of stuck in my brain. Sake. This is what I mean by, like, I just really hate mid as a caster, because, like, I can't even poke my head up there. Like, I limit broke, and I literally can't do anything, because I cannot get my head up. If I so much as poke my head up, I get immediately nuked. And my team is making no effort to set up a presence there, so I can't do anything. The problem is the ramp is line of sighting me. You know, it really helps when you don't bother to cast at all. You don't bother to heal yourself whatsoever. That's a lot to just make it easy to kill you. But yeah, if my team can't make a presence up there, I can't poke my head up at all. It really blows. fucking range is not helping. Ow, don't turn me into a pig. Also, I'm gonna die to bleed, I think. Now that helped. Holy shit. Thank you. Fuck's sake. I literally cannot get my head up there. I think the last time I did this, I basically never left Umbral Ice because I physically fucking couldn't. Literally every time I go up there. Just immediate. Immediate! Also, yay, the dumbass machinist philosophy. Run up and use knockback instead of doing anything remotely useful. The funny thing is, we're not making a presence up there, but we're currently winning. Really sad. Oh, for fuck's sake! I literally cannot get up there! If I so much as show my face, I get nuked so hard. If I do this with any other job, I'm fine. Ah, okay, that was me being dumb. I fell off. I can't even go out there and limit break. Also, why are we getting nuked so fucking hard? What the hell is going on? I've never oh, piss right off. Guys. I'm trying to heal. Can you not lead shit right into my face every time? Like, I'm just gonna have to swap to ice because I physically can't stay in here. And all my MP's gone again. Granted, I think I got hit by a bard limit break at some point, too. That same issue again. Also, I think the scholars have been eating well, which doesn't help. Because boy am I fucking eating shit off of dots on its own. Also, like, the little damage I'm managing to get off, nobody does anything with. Like, I actually need help fucking getting battle high here, but my team is in a perpetual fucking fight and they're losing. huge chunk of damage with guard up. What did I get hit by? Yeah, no, the fucking scholars and shit have to be eating absolutely fucking hilariously well here. Because every time I seem to just be bleeding to death. That is the only chunk of battle high I've gotten in a couple of minutes now. Oh, motherfucker! This is ridiculous, guys! Holy shit! Cool, I died to a fucking paladin! Yeah, it won't be if we go around and pinch yellow, because none of you are doing anything, as far as I can tell. I'm not the only one that's got nothing here. Nobody on my team has anything either. Pretty good sign that nobody's doing anything the whole time. Like I said, I can't get any fucking presents up there because nobody else is doing anything. Oh yes, no, let's push the team that probably has significantly higher battle high. I don't think this is a situation where they're getting nothing either. I've had that happen. That's been fun. Sake, every time. Every time, just slightly out of range. Why? Hello? Blue, why are you here? And why are you going after us? Oh, tasty S rank. Problem is now I gotta stay like right here because I don't imagine. Oh no, yellow's going after the other side. Oh, that's better. But, like, we still don't really have battle highs, so, I don't think we're holding the lead. I mean north next. That's not even north. That's in our spawn, guys. What the fuck you talking about north? Also, it's on the hill again. Yellow's not paying any attention. That might be the only one that's even noticed. It's better. Eye out. Oh, here they come. Yeah, dude. Maybe you should not run in by yourself. Just thinking out loud here. Freeze dumbass paladin. Now dead because he didn't bother to leave. Now I'm getting something. Shame it happens in like the worst time. Guys, can you stop trying to get that when you can't, please? Just asking nicely. Oh yeah, no, they absolutely fed the shit out of this Reaper. Great. Fucking fantastic. Guys, please, I'm begging you. I don't know why you're telling people to LB. That's not going to help in this situation. Especially mine if I can't get in there. Fuck's sake. Cool, cool. I'm just getting snipes now. Like, I did say that my team was getting nothing, so, like... We're not gonna manage. Also, I don't know what that bard was doing. I don't think we're getting the hill. Again, both teams have significantly higher battle hives. Because they've actually been fighting and succeeding. Yeah, their entire team's turning around to deal with this. Oh my god, guys. Holy shit, you have no priorities. Jesus, fuck, that did nothing. Figures the one Black Mage game, I get the most useless possible team I could have gotten. Even then, I still got 800,000. Also, we have all these summoners and they weren't fucking doing anything? Actually? Really now? You guys have an easier time than I do. I have to fucking get in there. You guys don't. You just have to drop Bahamut and leave. How do you get fucking nothing out of that? Fuck's sake, man. Okay, it doesn't help that, like, we had all of one tank, and it was a Dark Knight. We had apparently a Black Mage that was feeding out the ass the whole time. And then it's, like, not even that significant. What the fuck is this? Hold on. Well, I don't think that's a bot. I just think that person's lazy. Tell him that one. The numbers are a bit fucking weird. But yeah, this feels like the first time I got Dark Knight on that first randomizer day. It was like, holy shit, nobody wanted to do anything. So it's like, any setups I did were completely pointless because nobody followed up. But guys, I'm making space for you. How about taking it? In this case, it's the complete opposite. Nobody's giving me space. So I can't make it myself as Black Mage. The most I could do is maybe get a deep freeze off, but that takes my limit break and, you know, being able to get in there. Just fucking nothing I could do the whole time. Ugh. Alright, let's spin it again. Yeah, dude's yelling at the summoners to limit break. I don't think that was the problem, my guy. I don't think that was the problem the whole time. Maybe if anybody else was doing anything, that would help. Anyway, summoner. The easy one. Like, the one fight we got anywhere else, things were fine. The moment it went into mid, nobody did anything at all. And yes, stacking scholars is still a viable strategy, unfortunately. If you stack scholars and summoners in a spot where you collapse everybody into one place, yeah, stupid things happen. Very stupid things happen. Especially if those scholars get battle high right away. I think my craziest match pre-nerf, I had like 50 within a couple minutes. So everything just kept melting, and it just snowballed on top of each other. Oi, Blue Sky, you having trouble? Having, like, issues loading things again. Then again, they don't have huge fuck you money, so... Kinda can't blame them when something goes kaput. They're trying their best. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, let's do it again. Hold up while I'm waiting for Q. I'm cleaning this out. How did I manage to take a drink of this in the middle of shit happening without getting gamer subs all over my hands? Why is this not coming off? There we go. Probably only getting like 1 or 2 more matches in, by the way. I just checked what the time was. I do have to get dinner eventually. No, seriously, what was Tuesday? I'm so confused. Why did I get all the locked-in players on Tuesday? It's not even like ridiculous shit didn't happen. Because there was that one match where despite the fact that we weren't in first, we got flanked on repeat. There was constantly somebody in our spawn. And then we still won it. Because they kept feeding us battle highs. And not accomplishing anything. So many weird situations. Okay, no, seriously, what the fuck is up with Twitter right now? Every once in a while, something trends and I'm just like, the fuck is going on? Nobody's explaining shit. Oh, yes, yay, totally. If you're gonna fucking emote spam like that, can you turn your fucking text off, please? Like, the spam ain't annoying enough, turn the fucking text off at the very least. Guys, are we going? Oh, fuck. Fuck, I got collapsed on. Guys, push forward, goddamn. Don't let them hide behind the rock. Nobody wanted to commit again. Oh good, also we have probably an AFK bitch. Nice. Thanks, dude. You have no fucking damage at the end of the match. You're getting reported as well. Like, seriously, there's no reason to be AFK in the spawn right now, dumbass. Okay, guys. Of course you decide you're going to commit after there's nothing to get. That fucking checks out. Holy shit. Mid's been up for a while, dumbasses. It's gone now. There's no way we're getting in, because all of Blue's already in there. And they're still not moving. Well, this one's probably a wash. This one's probably a fucking wash. won't commit, and then they commit when it's you shouldn't be committing. Holy shit, guys. Just need to get him to piss off. That's all I had to do. I'm dropping down here. It ain't safe up there. You guys out? Oh, fuck's sake. Every time somebody changes right after I hit the button. Where are you guys going? What are you trying to contest? Why are you, a bunch of you still at mid? What is going on? It's letting parts of the team get shit on for some reason. Also, I accidentally clipped that Viper. Poor guy. Some of us have to go back this way and catch them. You charged through. Ow. Bahamut. Nice try, bitch. Gotta work a little harder than that. Now we got the good stuff. Now we fucking are doing. Now we're fucking cooking. Oh god, all of yellow's here. Hold on, I can't go that way. If I go that way, I'll just straight up die. Oh my god, game. I think it went off. No, it didn't. Okay, now we drop it. That was a terrible idea. They really shouldn't have stacked like that. Team, can you stop chasing? We're still getting shit on in the spawn. What are you guys doing? Can you pay attention, please? Like, I kind of assumed we were just going to deal with both teams, but for some reason they keep chasing too hard. But they only seem to do that to yellow? This dude who's stuck in the middle of that group is just fucking dead. Even get my stun off. Dude, congratulations. Why? Exactly? Okay. Waste of space. Seriously, dude, you're not gonna fucking kill me. I know what Warrior's capable of. You have no battle high. Now you just fucking wasted your limit break for some reason. It's like I know how the job plays, idiot. Funny that. Funny how that works. Maybe don't burn your limit break on nothing next time. And I think they ended up catching that Viper anyways. Alright, see you, Ray. Have a good night. Okay, that was actually mean. A little warrior that could. God, he wishes. Yellow's here. That's fun. I think it's the same group of idiots, too. Gonna heal yourself, dumbass? No? Might have had a chance of escaping. Now you've just screwed yourself. Good job. Was it worth it? For a B rank? Also, at that HP, you're gonna die when you hit the ground. I don't know what you're doing. The only way they could have done that is if they did the jump onto an enemy target down below. And then they would have still probably died. I'm sick of getting silenced. Oh my god. I'm also sick of my stun never going off properly for whatever reason. Also, blue's here, so that's gonna screw everything up. I don't want to drop this on this. Unless... Also, I don't know how you don't get battle high as warrior. It's dummy easy. I could just only assume he's dying every fucking time he does anything. Warrior's kind of cracked right now. That's the way I play it. It's kind of fucking cracked. Oh, and I didn't even get the kill. Are you kidding? Feels bad. So, Blue, why are you going out of your way to pinch yourselves? No, really. Ah, shit. Keep running, dude. I can't do anything else to save you. Nope. That's monk limit break. It's over. They're still chasing us. Guys. Doing a very good job of it. Same warrior. This is the same warrior. This dude has not learned. Sir, that's the exact same fucking mistake you made last time. Y'all could have just left. Your team's ahead. There was no reason to be chasing. Also, now you guys are gonna get pinched. Have fun. Ah, no, they got out before we could get here. Mid might be the better choice right now. Yeah, come on. Have fun. Fun, dumbasses. You expect the consistency. Oh, that was a bad decision. Astrologian, what the hell? You need to live for your limit break to be worthwhile, my dude. Okay, nah, you're good. Okay, I'm just making sure he gets out, because I do have a shield I can throw. Also, yellow's coming in. I don't trust that. At this point, all we have to do is not die. Yeah, just don't die, guys. That's it. That's all you have to do. There we go. Funny, considering how bad they were at the start. Oh, yeah, no, that explains a lot. Okay. I wasn't even capped on Battle High. That explains a lot. So I don't see that guy I saw AFK spawn. Granted, I only have his first name for reference here. I know. I'll check back on that later. Because, boy, we're getting a lot of shitheads and a lot of bots today. I think I've confirmed at least 3. It's been kind of rough. Alright. One more spin. Then I gotta go get dinner. Please give me a better team this time. Okay, I'm not gonna adjust the weights. There's kind of no point. This is the last match. So, this gives me 2 Pictomancer, 2 Summoner, 2 Black Mage, and 3 Red Mage today. And yes, it is 2 Pictomancer. Something got buggered on the start and reset it before I could +1 the count. I still don't know why that happened. It hasn't happened again. Very confused as to what that was. Also, yeah, as far as I can tell, DeFran's trying to throw his career away. Is the gist of whatever the fuck is going on Twitter right now. Because all that's trending is SK's name. And I'm just like, what? My dude. The people that are not being fucking assholes are just like, dude, you're not explaining why you don't like SK. You just keep saying you don't like SK. Also, like, if her community's telling people they're transphobic when they're not necessarily being transphobic, there's only so much she can do about that. Once you have a big community, there's only so much you can do to get a hold on things. You can tell them, hey, can you not fucking do this? That doesn't mean they're not gonna do it. It's unfortunately, the biggest problem with larger followings than what I've got going on. Just, eventually you get to a point where there is no fucking controlling them anymore. All you can do is get rid of the worst behaved and hope things improve. The internet is going to internet. And there is just no changing that. Shit, I fucking remember the days when Corpse Husband was trending like every other week, and I was just like, oh my god, stop, people. And now there's videos that keep popping up in my YouTube recommends where he's talking about how he hates his community. I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised. That's actually true. I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. That's just gotta start swinging. God, yeah, that too. When things go horribly wrong with a large chunk of your community, all you can do is just ban the worst instigators. That's it. But even that takes a lot of time and a lot of manpower from your mods to sort out. Because you gotta get them out of the Discord, you gotta get them out of the Twitch chat, the YouTube chat, fucking everything. And that doesn't stop them from just making more accounts. In most cases, we just don't have the ability to ban people like that. But like, if that's the only thing our community's doing, fine. At least I think her, because they're saying trans, and I don't pay enough attention to SK to know what the fuck's going on there. That is, like, not my scene. The only reason I know of SK is because I watch Flats and Seagull and a bit of Emog, and, they hang out quite a bit, so... That's my only exposure to SK. Well, that was a much more clean start. Huh. Still didn't really get much, but there wasn't much of a fight. Much better! There we go! So erased pretty much all of Red's points with that. Oh no, my tiny little fire orb's gone. Sir. Sir. You know, you can run into my face. I know what Reaper is capable of. You can't kill me. No, we gotta get out of here. I'm like, should we keep bullying? No, probably not a good idea. As funny as it is. They're respawning. We should probably just leave. I don't... Oh yeah, no, they're sending everybody. Run. Can't annoy the shit out of them, though. Yeah, no, there's no hope in that. We did get mid despite being split. You guys stay where I can hit you? Ow! Double fucking stuns! Teammates! No, none of my team is in front of me, so I can't even escape. Cool. Love that. Don't think that's gonna save me. Really, bitch? You're this fucking hard up? You're not even gonna kill me. Wow. Wow, maybe go help your team next time. That's just fucking depressing. Freeze. Oh. Oh, that was gross. Okay. That machine shouldn't have jumped off the platform, that's for sure. What is it with people AFKing, my dude? What are you doing? Tell your link shell or your fucking company to shut the fuck up and leave you alone for a few minutes. Okay, hold on. We gotta go to the south one. Where is my team, guys? We gotta get in there, like, now. Oh, fuck, I don't want to go this way. Hold on. We've got a bigger problem. If we go that way, yellow's gonna pinch. Though, I'm not sure red's even coming over here. There they are. Fuck me. Every time I go this way, I just immediately get jumped. Why? Screw you, bitch. Team, what the actual fuck are you guys doing? Why didn't you just go around? We had time. We had time so we didn't end up getting pinched between yellow and red. Okay. I hit harder than I thought I would with that. I don't know who I killed, but I kind of stopped them from running in. Yeah, nice try, dude. Good job. I don't know why you thought you could pull me like that, but okay. Bully the paladin! And red is still here. Get myself some armor. Guys, back the fuck up. Red's still here. Okay, apparently the monk just decided to AFK in the middle of fucking nowhere. Neat. That might be a bot, because that is very bot behavior. That one's hard to read. I won't know until I see the final screen. That's some fucking questionable shit right there. Yo, we got it. Helps that yellow didn't contest. And that red couldn't get up the platform. Red is still fucking ahead, though, which concerns me. Ow. Rude. Luckily that doesn't knock me off my mount. Dots and silences. If it doesn't do damage immediately, it doesn't knock you off your mount. Thanks fuck for that. We're probably also gonna get... Oh no, yellow split actually. I was like, we're gonna get flanked, but some of them are going for red. Oh hey, another player that's just not healing themselves. What is with all the players AFKing? Guys, okay, was that lag? What the hell? No, you're still just there. Dude. Can you all not? Where did yellow go? I'm surprised they're not contesting this. Also, I don't know why this dude was in guard. I'm very confused. There is nothing to guard. Oh. Okay. Well, I was going to try to slow him down, but nobody wanted to respond. Like, if we just push yellow and don't die, we can win this right now. Or, you know, yellow could fuck around. Guard early, guard often. Yeah. But, you know, do that when there's actually something to guard next time, guys. Also, I think we're about to get flanked. No one aims for the person guarding. I've seen more than a few matches where I could prove that one wrong. Who cares about a flank when I could just kill two people and win the match, guys? Yeah, no. I think there was a couple bots in this one. I think this might be that monk from earlier. There's a number suggests somebody's not actually playing the game. Hard to say on that one, because I can't tell if it's specifically the same monk. Damage is... Okay. I was about to say my damage isn't even that good, but there's only one dude ahead of me. What can you do, I guess? Yeah, there's really not even that many people ahead of me on overall match damage. Okay, never mind. Guess I did better than I thought I did. Just, like, comparatively. Weird. Also, guys, you've got a problem when the Bard is the highest member on your team. Something's gone horribly wrong. Oh, it's the one of the summoners just never healing themselves, and the warrior dying 7 times. Ironically, the one that didn't heal themselves at all is also not the one that died 7 times, because the one with 7 deaths above them is also a summoner. I don't know, weird. Why did I get 3 commendations? I haven't been getting commendations all day. What the shit? Oh my god. Look at how many achievements procced on that. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4... okay, one person gained 2 levels. One dude got 4 achievements. One got 3. One there. A bunch of people got 1 step at a time. Fucking yikes, man. How did we win exactly? Because we clearly got a bunch of newbies in the room. Yeah, a lot of first-timers. At least one dude who was just there to level, apparently. Based on the achievement names, he was on Warrior then. Because, axe to grind. Weird shit, man. I don't know. That's wild that we had that many first-timers. That many, like, low-tier achievements, and we still win the match. Yeah. Oh, weird shit. It's never about the new players. Sometimes, just, you win despite that. There's also no guarantee that some of them didn't have, like, other characters. That one chick I was complaining about earlier also has multiple characters. Just the one she was directing on is always set to Dark Knight, even though Dark Knight's nowhere near as good anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna call that it for today. I need food. It's 5 o'clock. I need food before my brain decides it wants to shut down on me. What can I get for dinner? I should make wraps, but I'm already getting to that point where I'm not sure I can necessarily stand to do that. Oh well, I'll figure it out. Yeah, as I said, VOD up tomorrow, which should be the last of the Seralim ones for now. PvP VOD, Saturday, that's the second of the tank randomizer. The healing randomizer's on Tuesday. So yeah, that's the plans going forward. And then Tuesday is update day. I will be streaming that. We'll be going through everything. I always go story first, and then whatever the raid content is, the normal stuff. So, no, it's usually the... Yeah, no, the normal stuff should be out that day. The Savage stuff usually gets a 2-week delay. I was looking at the schedule earlier when I was looking at the Cartano thing. Anyway, yeah. That'll be it for me today. Thanks for coming, guys. I'll see y'all next time.